I wanted a stand mixer that could handle heavier dough without paying premium flagship pricing, and this one immediately felt like strong value. The build looks clean on the counter, the bowl capacity is generous, and the attachments feel sturdier than I expected. Once I started using it, I noticed stable performance across both dough and lighter mixes.
What impressed me most is consistency over repeated use. I can run batch after batch without the machine feeling strained, and the motor stays smooth and controlled. For breads, cakes, and muffins, the workflow is faster and less tiring than doing too much by hand. The timer function also helps me stay accurate without hovering the whole time.
I came in comparing this against more expensive mixers, and I expected trade-offs to show quickly. Instead, it has held up better than I thought in daily kitchen use. It feels powerful enough for stiff dough while still being easy for routine batters. That balance makes it practical for frequent home baking instead of occasional novelty use.
Another plus for me is how straightforward it is to operate and clean. Swapping tools is quick, the bowl is easy to handle, and cleanup doesn't feel like a second job afterward. When I'm baking multiple things in one day, that convenience matters just as much as motor strength. It keeps the whole process efficient and repeatable.
I also appreciate that the machine can support both everyday recipes and heavier dough projects in one setup. I don't need separate workflows depending on what I'm making. It stays stable, mixes evenly, and saves me from constant manual scraping. For my routine, that reliability is a major reason I keep reaching for it.
For me, this became a dependable middle ground between budget mixers and high-cost premium brands. I get strong mixing power, useful controls, and enough bowl volume for larger recipes, all without overcomplicating setup. That combination makes it easier to bake more often because I trust the machine to do the heavy lifting consistently.
I do notice small design trade-offs, like accessory choices and a few finished details, but they haven't outweighed performance in my experience. The core mixing function is solid, the motor behavior feels steady, and results come out consistent. I can accept minor cosmetic compromises when the day-to-day output is this reliable.
Long-term use is where this mixer earned trust for me. After months of regular recipes, it still runs smoothly and handles thicker mixes without sounding stressed. I spend less time worrying about strain and more time focusing on recipe timing and texture. That confidence makes baking sessions feel calmer and more productive.
I also like that it adapts well across different baking styles. Whether I'm doing bread dough, enriched dough, cream mixes, or cake batter, I can keep one workflow and get predictable output. The pause and timing features help with precision, and I don't need constant intervention once the mix is underway.
Overall, this feels like a practical high-value mixer for serious home baking. It gives me power, capacity, and consistency at a price point that makes sense for regular use. I still pay attention to accessory care, but the core machine performance has been strong. For my kitchen, it's become an easy recommendation based on results.